How to secure items. Hello, welcome and thank you for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to source items for your eBay store. Now, what exactly is product sourcing? It simply means finding products to sell through your business. As easy as it sounds, mastering this process can mean the difference between success and failure for your e-commerce business. Product sourcing is something that truly successful internet sellers take very seriously. It's a cornerstone of their success. Let me share with you some of the sourcing techniques. There's one thing you have to know. If you plan to build a serious income with your selling, you have to find renewable product sources that can provide you with a constant, stable stream of goods. In other words, you need to source your products from genuine wholesale suppliers. Working with wholesale suppliers also means you're getting wholesale prices and, therefore, the best possible profit margins. There are 5 main product sourcing methods. Number 1, drop shipping. Number 2, volume wholesale. Number 3, importing. Number 4, light bulk. Number 5, liquidation. The first method is drop shipping. What's a drop shipper? A drop shipper is a legitimate wholesale supplier who will deliver a product from the wholesale warehouse directly to your customer. This product sourcing does not require the retailer to maintain an inventory or handle shipping. The downside of this technique is that the profit margins are not very large because there is a back-end cost associated with drop shipping. The wholesalers have to charge a little more for the products because they are doing all the work of picking, packing, and shipping individuals for the retailers. Volume wholesale. Next, let's talk about volume wholesale. This is a product sourcing technique which retailers buy products from their wholesale supplier in large quantities. The larger the quantity purchased directly from the wholesaler, the higher discounts received by the seller. Discounts will be added for the retailer who buys in large volumes. Not just that, a different wholesale pricing structure will be used depending on how much money the retailer is willing to spend. This is normal with all suppliers. The more money the retailer spends on inventory results in more discounts. The more discounts on wholesale they get results in better profit margins. As for the handling of storage and shipping, retailers have to be responsible for it. Importing. The third product sourcing method is importing products directly. By using this sourcing product technique, it means that retailers purchase goods from international countries. Importing can be done individually or through wholesalers that handle the importing procedure where production is cheaper. However, there is risk involved and the delivery times take an average of 3 months or more. This method is generally not practical for the startup entrepreneur or even many experienced entrepreneurs. They are better off sourcing from established wholesale suppliers. It is more suitable for strongly established businesses which are able to take greater risks. Light bulk. As for light bulk, it is a product sourcing method where the seller purchases from a wholesaler in quantities less than $500. For this sourcing technique, the retailer is in charge of all aspects of warehousing the product and shipping them to their customers. With bulk quantities comes greater discounts. This will increase the profit margins of the seller. The fifth product sourcing method is liquidation. It is a product sourcing technique where a seller can source commercial surplus inventory and close out products through wholesalers. The manufacturers or suppliers often sell it for a small percentage of the wholesale cost when they have excess merchandise. Retailers can purchase this merchandise in lots from B2B auction websites or reclamation centers. Using this method as a loss leader is another great method for driving traffic to other stores and auctions. Through one source, sellers have the ability to search through the product database of well-known and well-respected liquidators. Simple tips and tricks to sourcing inventory on eBay. Now let's talk about the 5 simple tips and tricks to sourcing inventory on eBay. I'm going to share with you the 5 most important tips and tricks that I use on an everyday basis that will help you out. 1. Use browser extensions such as Context Search and Invisible Hand. Context Search allows you to search between search engines, Amazon, and other sites without having to copy and paste. 2. You can sell your things on eBay. You can spend on inventory from other sellers with the PayPal funds that you received. It's another way to gain feedback and allows sellers to know that you're serious when sending offers and buying in bulk. Don't be afraid to make an offer. The worst thing a seller can do is to say no. Not just that you don't have to be afraid to buy from new sellers. It is very common to hear that buyers are less likely to buy from new sellers. You don't have to, because even if the items ended up being not what you wanted, you'll be able to get your money back. 4. It is better to buy in bulk. Buying in bulk often means that you can get them at a higher discount. This discount is offered due to the savings on the shipping costs. By receiving higher discounts, this means that you get to have bigger profit margins for your inventory. 5. Take advantage of cashback options. One that is often overlooked is eBay Bucks. With eBay Bucks, you get 2% cash back quarterly in the form of a gift certificate with a maximum of $500 awarded per quarter. This adds up to as much as $2,000 a year. Don't forget about cashback sites that link with eBay. I got a $270 check from Ebates last month and the credit card cash back. Shipping logistics. Hello, welcome and thank you for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to conduct and process out your shipping locally and internationally. You can use eBay to create shipping labels and packing slips for items you've sold on eBay. Take, for instance, you can use eBay to print U.S. Postal Service and FedEx labels, or to print several USPS labels at once. When you use eBay labels to ship an item, you are only required to pay the shipping cost and the cost of any shipping services you choose, such as signature confirmation. To create a single shipping label in My eBay, 1. Go to My eBay. 2. Click Sold on the left side of the page in the Sell section. 3. Find the item you want to ship and then select Print Shipping Label from the More Actions drop-down menu. Note, for UPS labels, you're taken to PayPal. 4. Make sure your address and the buyer's address on the shipping label are correct. 5. Select the carrier, USPS, UPS, or FedEx from the Carrier drop-down menu in the Package Details section. 6. Select Shipping Method from the Service drop-down menu. Enter the package details, including type, weight, and dimensions. Select any additional services you need. Fees may apply. If you're shipping with USPS and your transaction is $750 or more, signature confirmation is required. 9. Click Print Postage Label. 10. Make selections and click Print. You can attract more buyers and get higher placement in search results by offering free shipping. You can offer free shipping by following these steps. 1. In the Sell Your Item form, select Flat, Same Cost to All Buyers, or Calculated, Cost Varies by Buyer Location. 2. Select Shipping Service from the Services drop-down menu. 3. Select the Free Shipping checkbox. If you're using a listing tool that doesn't have the free shipping checkbox, specify your shipping costs as 0. If you select the free shipping checkbox, this will set handling costs to 0 for your buyers when they select free shipping. Your listing will appear in search results with the word free shipping prominently displayed. It's important to pack your items properly so that they aren't damaged in shipping. When packing your item, choose a box that's slightly larger than the item you're sending, so you can cushion the item with packing material on all sides. Make sure your box is in good condition and sturdy enough to survive the trip. Next, pack the item with bubble wrap, peanuts, foam, or paper, so there's no more room for your item to move around in the package. On a side note, if you're shipping very fragile items like glassware, it is best that you use something more secure than paper to pack your items. When it comes to taping the packaging, use a clear or brown packaging tape, reinforced packaging tape, or paper tape, and the tape should be at least 2 inches wide. Do not use masking tape, cellophane tape, cord, string, or twine, as they are not tangible enough. All you have to do is tape the opening of the box and reinforce all seams. By having a full understanding on how to have a smooth shipping process, you'll be able to spend less time covering problems extended from your shipping process, as well as covering any costs. Here are a few tips that you can practice that would certainly help you in the long run for your e-commerce business. Know your shipping charges. Pack your item for shipment after you take pictures, but before you list. so you can have accurate package weight and dimensions to include during the listing process. Package your items carefully. Make sure your item arrives safely by packing it securely. Use a sturdy box that's the right size. Make sure to include enough packing material and tape it securely. Ship quickly. Buyers typically want their items quickly, so the faster you can get your items shipped, the happier your buyers will be. Consider offering either same business day or one business day handling, and tell your buyer when an item shipped. By meeting certain shipping conditions, you can automatically receive 5-star detailed seller rating for shipping time. Save time and hassle with package pickup and insurance. You will be able to save time if the desired postal services have free package pickup. If you sell valuable items, consider purchasing shipping insurance. Check with your shipping carrier for insurance options. You can also purchase shipping insurance when you create and print shipping labels on eBay. Remember, you can include the cost of insurance in the item's price or handling cost, but you can't charge a separate fee for insurance. Provide tracking information. You can upload your own tracking or delivery confirmation information in My eBay. But remember that to be covered by the eBay money-back guarantee, you are required to provide signature confirmation for packages valued at more than $750. If your transaction is $750 or more, signature confirmation will be pre-selected for you. You can remove this option. However, requiring a signature at delivery helps protect you if your buyer doesn't receive the item and opens a case. Generate repeat business. Last but not least, include a business card or note with your eBay user ID to thank your buyer for their business. Now, let's say if you're dealing with international buyers, it's best to contact your customer with what options they prefer due to the fact that international shipping involves customs and duty fees that can cost a big amount for the buyer. That being said, it's easier said than done for the case of international shipping. But if you're able to conduct international shipping, you are pretty much expanding your e-commerce business worldwide. Technically, it isn't as difficult or confusing than shipping locally, and all you need to familiarize with is the shipping cost, custom regulations, and insurance. Just like with local shipping, it's important to get the costs right so you don't lose money or customers. However, that doesn't mean you need to know the cost of shipping to every single country in the world. You can check it out online, for example with USPS's shipping calculator, or taking a sample package to your local post office and finding out these key pieces of information. With this information, you can kickstart it by setting up with just one or two different international rates while using the highest cost to be sure you don't lose money. As you get orders from other countries, you can research these as you go and expand your settings by adding rates for those countries if they are very different. Every country has different regulations regarding import taxes and acceptable import products, so it's not feasible to research all of them. It is standard practice with retailers large and small that the customer is the one liable for any import fees and duties. That being said, it's worthwhile to include that information in your FAQ section, so it doesn't take the customer by surprise when they suddenly get a bill for extra charges. You should be aware of any regulations regarding the import and export of your specific product, at least for the countries you most commonly ship to. Obviously, animal and plant products, foods, and chemicals are most likely to be restricted, but some countries also have laws around items such as electronics, jewelry, and precious metals, etc. Be sure to fill out any forms accurately and in detail. If Customs has to seize a package because the description of the contents isn't detailed enough or doesn't seem to match the contents, this will mean long delays on shipping times or even the destruction of the package. It is also illegal to mark an item as a gift when it is not. Customers may ask you to do that so they don't have to pay import taxes, but you will be the one liable if it is discovered. Tracking and insurance can mean a significant price increase on international shipments, depending on the shipping provider. However, the risk of packages getting lost in international transit is typically higher because the package is usually transferred from one shipping service to another. Providing the option of tracking at an additional cost to the customer is one way to prevent this. Alternatively, you can build sufficient flexibility into your pricing such that you are able to replace the occasional package when it goes missing. This option may work out cheaper in the long run depending on the additional cost of insurance and the frequency at which packages go missing. Now, don't be freaked out if your shipping costs turn out to be quite high once you've done the research. Obviously, it's great if you can find cheaper solutions, but there's no point cutting costs if it's just going to lose you money. International customers are usually well aware that they will have to pay higher shipping costs, and they are happy to do so to get hold of the products they really love and can't find anywhere else.